So it's time for us to reveal our top 5 AFC quarterback power rankings as we head into the stretch run. Acho, get us started. Who you going with number 5?
Number 5, Sel. This is a surpriser. How about Josh Allen in my number 5?
At number 5? It's a surprise because that's kind of low. That's kind of low.
It is.
Yeah. Why is it so low? I don't want to hear that right now because I'm going to start up with someone who's supposed to be at number 5, Joe Burrow. Now, tell me why Josh Allen's at number 5 when he's with
We know Josh Allen's talent level, Sel, but you watch the Bills even more closely than I. Too many ups, too many downs. It's embarrassing when I see you go out there and lose a game 9-6 to the Jaguars. It's embarrassing when I go out there and let my guy, Carson Wentz, outperform you and his team with Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
Josh Allen has had too many poor performances. One of the only quarterbacks over the last 2 years. He got 8 games with a passer rating above 25, but he got 8 games with a passer rating like below 80.
Oh, you like passer rating.
Too many highs, too many lows.
Look, he's 4th in the AFC in yards per game, Josh Allen. I don't think he should be 5th. But let's talk about my boy Joe Burrow right here, who's top 10, the only AFC quarterback top 10 in our beloved passer rating statistic. So Joe Burrow belongs there. Joe Burrow's surprising me. I'm a little late to that party, can't lie. Don't give him enough attention on here. We talk Baker Mayfield ad nauseum. Here's somebody who's actually balling out of control, and he made my top 5. All right, Acho, who you got at number 4?
Number 4, who? Mac Jones.
Who? You put Mac Jones on your list?
Mac Jones at 4, not just because of what Mac Jones has done, but because Mac Jones knows how to work within his system, Sel.
Woo! You got Mac Jones at number 4? Who I got at number 4? It ain't Mac Jones. It's Josh Allen. Yeah, I made a lot of noise about that. I don't like roller coaster rides either. But you know what? It was an impossible proposition for Josh Allen. Hey, every single year you're in the NFL, make drastic improvements. Sooner or later, they catch up to you. You may plateau, then all of a sudden you recalculate and you go out there and improve. We'll see a better Josh Allen going forward.
Knowing, though, Sel, that you need consistency, not only in December and January, but really in the playoffs, January to February, I got the consistency. Give me the consistency.
Consistency in what?
What? Over Josh Allen.
When the hell you ever seen him play in February? That's illegal in college. He's a rookie. He ain't played no football in February ever.
Here's the thing.
So
would you rather the unsure Mac Jones, but you've seen Josh Allen spaz every January.
Every January.
So you know he gonna spaz.
Yeah.
At least I don't know what he's going to do.
Okay, but look, with the spazzing, it can be groomed. Look, he went to the AFC Championship game last year, so his spazzing doesn't get out of control. It ain't temper tantrums like Araya, my daughter, my 2-year-old. She's a mess. But it ain't that out of control, but it's something you can manage. But Mac Jones, let's be real. First time in the playoffs, he may spaz. He may be Josh Allen. He may do worse. He may Matthew Stafford. We don't know how he'll perform. Can't go there yet. Who's your number 3?
Number 3. Give me my guy, Justin Herbert. The reason I'm going with Herbert, he has more experience than Jones, but he has the talent of Allen. Talk to me.
Oh, man, I can't even do this right now. If I didn't have to pay for what I would break your board right now. Let me go with Patrick Mahomes. I know you. You're going to have him on your list, and you're going to have him way too damn high. You talk trash about Josh Allen and highs and lows and quarterback ratings. Patrick Mahomes been a little suspect this year. It hasn't been Patrick Mahomes. Impossible standard he created for all of us by being who he is, which is great. But he hasn't been great, man. That roller coaster ride is something that I want to jump on.
Let me ask you something to clarify. Is this your list based on how they are playing right now or going forward if you had to draft them? Because I made my list based off today going forward if I had to pick the quarterback.
Oh, so you were redraft. Yeah, I did some of that, but not a ton of that. If I had to redraft, Patrick Mahomes got to get bumped up, right?
Fair.
But for right now, what I'm seeing on Patrick Mahomes, this is how regression starts. This. And then all of a sudden, you just stay down here. I'm not saying he's going to stay in this place because it's up and down right now, but this is a volatile place for such a great player. All right, Acho, who you got at number 2?
Number 2, Lamar Jackson. Because while he does this, he just kind of does this on the up and up and up and up. Lamar Jackson, we know he has more experience than Jones, more experience than Herbert, just as much experience as Allen, but he has more talent than all 3. So I'm factoring experience plus talent.
Oh, you know I got Lamar Jackson at number 2. I would put him at number 1, but by deduction, you can see who my number 1 is going to be. Lamar Jackson, only quarterback top 10 in rushing and passing. That's who Lamar Jackson is. Weird year. It's hard to grade him this year because you're not seeing fully all of what you thought in Lamar Jackson, but that's because of the injuries and the issues around him. But Lamar Jackson on pace to have a season high in passing yards.
So it's crazy to me you're going to have Baker Mayfield at number one.
It's
crazy to me.
Did I tell you I was going to break something? And I'll break this board if I see Baker Mayfield name anywhere up here. All right, Acho, it's time for your ace. Who you got at number one,
You
bro?
already know what it is, man. Patrick Mahomes. He's the only one of these quarterbacks really on this list. He gave you, 4 touchdown passes, 400 yards just a couple weeks ago against the Raiders. Patrick Mahomes, you know when he is playing at his heights, what he's capable of. Also,
Win?
Patrick Mahomes, 4 wins in a row. Can Herbert say that? No, sir. Can Allen say that? No, sir. Can the Ravens of Lamar Jackson say that? No, sir. Right now, the Chiefs of all these teams and Patrick Mahomes of all these quarterbacks, they have won. I know what he's capable of, especially in the playoffs. Give me Mahomes.
So Ryan Tannehill could say that before last week, and then Mac Jones could still say that. You ain't got all that up there. Let's go with the real number one right now. The most talented in the game right now. Put him up there. Saw him pregame in the SoFi Stadium, 6'6", 240, hair just flowing in the wind, flicking the ball 90 yards like the little boy and boys in the hood. Flick, goes far. Man, this dude is special. You know how special he is? I got him over Lamar Jackson. And you know how much I love Lamar Jackson, but Justin Herbert is in the right situation. He's in the right system. He's with a defensive-minded coach that kind of keeps all of that crazy talent close to the vest, make sure he goes out there and plays measured performances. I love Justin Herbert.
Here's what worries me, though. We've seen 3 stinkers from Herbert. So we were there for, I think, 2 of
We've seen how many?
We saw him against the Cowboys, stunk it up. We saw him against the Patriots, stunk it up. Like, we've seen Herbert have, just 2 weeks ago, he had back-to-back bad games and back-to-back losses. Wasn't it Ravens and Patriots, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah. I got to go back 2 weeks. Patrick Mahomes didn't play well against the Cowboys. Okay, Patrick Mahomes has had a lot of bad games.
That's why you have Mahomes so far down your list.
Yeah, and why don't you?
Oh, because I'm not so much worried about the stinkers. I'm worried about experience plus potential. Herbert is still my 3. You feel me?
You just said
experience plus potential. They both had stinkers. Mahomes and Herbert. We've agreed on that.
Okay, but why
the difference is Mahomes is better.
Mahomes is better than Justin Herbert? Now? This moment? You have one game to win, and it's this Sunday, and it's for your life. You throwing out there Patrick Mahomes over Justin Herbert?
Are you not? You're seriously?
I want to go to commercial because I want to rethink that. Now, to go Wiley. That would do it for AFC quarterback power rankings. I thought I was right. Let's see how the quarterbacks wrap up in the wide open AFC. This is what happens when you got season tickets. You get all caught up biased.